Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Rain World Downpour with me, Notorious BLT. It's a completely different day, and I am very tired. So I had tried to start recording another episode, and then I ended up having to go. And, well, not having to go. I, was like, my best man called me and told me that she was at the place that we were going to be meeting, so I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going. So I had started recording another episode, and then obviously stopped, because, So that's why our karma is a little lower. Munch the things. I also, I don't know which fucking way to go, Kind of at a loss about that. Oh, what the hell? Right, it would help if you were using, the D-pad. I'm just doing this because I'm scared. I was just playing Elden Ring, with some friends, so, my brain is very Elden Ring pilled right now, and I'm just like, that's all it wants to do is Elden Ring things. I'm like, no, you gotta stop that. Do we want to go up to the top there? I mean, I guess we could. Can I get there down there? Yeah, okay, cool. Don't get me wrong, I love FromSoft games, but there really are just, sometimes they just bring out the worst in people, you know what I mean? Oh, fuck. You might be like, hey, are you talking about invaders? I mean, kind of. So we had somebody that was, they were invading, which is fine. I don't really mind invaders. It's a thing that just happens in the game. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. But we're taking a friend through the game, and she does not like invaders, which is fine. She's a new player. But every time we run into invaders, they're and they come and start trying to chat with us, they're always trying to justify their behavior, and it's like, dude, just admit that you like making people miserable. I don't know why this is so hard. Just admit that you like making people feel like shit, and then everything, will fall into place for you. Just I don't understand. And not all invaders are like that, some are a lot of fun, and some are really weird and wacky, and they're just, cool dudes or whatever, but man, it's just, I think for me what it comes down to is when you just get into the whole, I'm just gonna deny what I'm doing, it's fucking why though? just own it, Just own that shit. Alright, I'm just gonna keep, oh! I'm gonna keep going here. Hey, thanks. I don't know, the more people are truthful with themselves and about themselves, better off you are, I feel. And obviously I'm not talking about basically invader, and if you don't know anything about the FromSoft games, it's just bear with me, okay? So basically there's PvP that is slightly voluntary. So you have to use a specific item to allow any sort of multiplayer to occur. And, so, you have to use that to do co-op, which also enables PvP. And the way PvP manifests is that, people can just basically show up in your game and be like, I'm here to kill you, and then you gotta kill them. You know what I mean? This is not great. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, what? You fucking stupid bird. You stupid bird. Well, I mean, they can stick their faces, really deep in there. I suppose that... Wow, that's a curse sentence. But anyway, what it always comes down to, when these people show up in your chat when you're streaming, is they're always like, well, then you need to do blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, you just, I'm just telling you that you're acting like a jerk and a baby, and maybe you should do some self-reflection. And they always get very defensive about it, It's I don't know, people love to justify their bad behavior for some reason. And yeah, FromSoft allows this stuff, but when it's very clear that somebody doesn't want you around, because this is a problem that we ran into when I was doing Dark School a lot, because people like myself and a couple of the other people that I've streamed with don't really mind the PvP aspects of the Souls games, or we actually enjoy it. But then, whoa, dude, that was like the greatest catch of all time. That was the greatest catch of all time. He caught me out of thin air, or not thin air. Well, like midair is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, what the hell was I saying? Yeah, like when we have people that like clearly do not enjoy it, and like we're getting stream sniped and stuff, and we're like, hey, can you just like fuck off and leave us alone? And then they clearly follow us from like one zone to another, so it's very clear that they are in fact stream sniping and are trying to just be buttholes. It's like, you know, it's I don't know. I just I don't know if it's the old man in me that I'm just like, I don't have patience for this crap anymore. Like when people try to justify this kind of behavior, I'm just like, do you expect me to actually listen to what you're saying, or are you just like trying to convince yourself? Because right now it sounds like you're trying to convince yourself. I know that I'm basically having an argument with no one but myself, but you know, like I'm trying to express to you all how my brain looks at this stuff. Okay, dude, I can't fucking remember for the life of me how it is that we're supposed to get out of here. Like, where's the fucking thing? But, you know, so it was just a thing that came up, so I was like, you know what, maybe this is a thing I can talk about for a little bit. It's like, you know, people that, like, their fun is basically ruining other people's day or, like, ruining somebody else's fun. That's fucking lame, right? I don't know about y'all, but I do not get any enjoyment out of that. Like, I do not get any enjoyment out of making anybody else sad. Never have, never will. This all looks not great to me. Like, okay, I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna hope that there's like a little bit of something extra down here, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, part of my problem with this whole thing of behavior is that, if I had to equate it to Rain World, like, you all know people like Iced and other like really people who are really good at the mechanics of this game. Like, imagine somebody who's new and they're having trouble, right? And they're just trying to get by. And then somebody like Iced were to come into their game and then just kill them over and over again and make things like super miserable for them. And yeah, there are mechanics in the or things in the game that like are somewhat preventative. Like, you can only be invaded, you know, every once in a while. Like, you can't just be constantly invaded. But the timer is like 15 minutes or something like that. It's not super long. Wait, have I not? Oh my god, did I not go over here? I am fucking stupid. Well, this is just a shelter, for real, huh? You know. So anyway, it would suck, right? Like, that would kind of ruin your enjoyment of the game. But at the same time, like, FromSoft also tries to make their games very different in a lot of ways. Like, there's a lot of things that long ago I would have been like, that's just bad game design. Then now I'm like, not really. It's just like, it's their choice that's the way they wanted to do it. And like, clearly for some people it works and for some people it doesn't. And I'm one of the people that it clearly works for. Like, I love those games. I love FromSoft's games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring and Bloodborne. Like, I fucking adore these games. And like, I do participate in the PvP, but not as much as some other people. Like, I enjoy it, but to a point, you know? Like, when people start getting into like all this meta shit, I'm like, I don't fucking care about that. Like, I wanna see fun build versus fun build. I don't want to see the same fucking, like, I'm doing a Bleed Lord build where I light myself on fire and crap my pants. Like, I don't care about that. What? Wait, but I've been here before. And you're locking? Sus. Very sus. Goodbye. Ah! Oh yeah, you're giving me the pogs. Thank you. Thank you for pogging me. Did it work? Am I pogged? I'm pogged. Let's go. Where the fuck am I going, dude? Like, have I lost my fucking mind? Have I lost my goddamn mind? Am I just going deeper into the shit? I think I might be. I don't know, I mean, I do find that, like, in life, you constantly find people that are just trying to justify shit behavior. Which is sad, but, you know, it happens. Oh, fuck. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's go. So there's one other exit. Right? Oh no, we gotta regenerate bits. Okay. Just want to make sure that I'm like knowing exactly how much of this place we've explored. Okay. I'm struggling to think of another good example of like a time when I've seen somebody just try to justify their bad behavior, but it always turns into like, I mean, victim blaming is not the right thing to say here, but I mean, like, it's the thing that comes to mind. And the reason I say that, like, in this case, it's not applicable is because, like, it's a fucking video game. If I were to seriously use the term victim, like, victim blaming in this particular case, like, there's something seriously wrong here. Like, you know, there's one thing about, like, harassment, but here's the other part. And, like, I know what I'm about to say is not ideal, and I don't mean it in the way that it might come across. But, like, with a video game, you can just turn it the fuck off. You know, but I'm also not saying, like, it's your fault, you should turn it off, because, like, fuck that. That's stupid. Like, it's a toy, right? You know? Like, why should you have your fun time infringed upon by another person, right? Although, I guess, I don't know, there's so many stupid arguments for this, but it's just, like, all it comes down to is, like, people just trying to justify bad behavior again, you know? At least that's the way it's always felt to me. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't just, like, force my presence upon somebody that didn't want me around. You know what I mean? Like, why would I do that? That's an uncomfortable situation. I don't want that. But I also get, like, some of the other sides of that, too, with the PvP stuff, where it's like, you know, there are, like, gang squads and shit, which fucking suck. Like, that's also super lame. Which is also one of the reasons why, like, I'll participate in FromSoft game PvP for a bit. But then, like, basically after, like, all the meta shit or whatever happens, I'm like, fuck this, I'm out of here. Because I just don't have the patience for that stuff. Like, I'm not about to spend all this time theory crafting and being like, well, here's the best way to blah, 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 do all this fucking garbage so that I can be the best bleed lord that's ever been. You know? Like, I ain't doing that. Be dead. But, like, you know, I don't know, some people, like, you know, they do have the patience for this kind of stuff. I just fucking don't. I just fucking don't. Wait, am I? Can't pass through this? Oh, no, I can. Alright, I was like, is this like one of those things where it's like, oh, that's a thing you want to get to later. But you can't. Do we know what this leads to? No? Okay, well. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if ever in your pursuit of having fun, you come to the realization that, like, your fun completely ruins it for someone else, like, maybe reconsider what you're doing. You know? It's like, why are we trying to make things worse? We should be striving to make things better. You know? I know this is like high-minded, high ideal shit or whatever, but I don't know. It's something that I just maybe this is oh, it's just you. Okay. Ah, fuck. All right. Well, I'm out of here. See you. I mean, like, I've also heard though, like, oh well, all fun intrinsically like infringes on somebody else's. Like, no, not at all. Like. I don't know where people get that idea. Like, if you really have a problem with, like... Because I think that that idea always stems from, like... You know, that, like, winning is fun and losing is not. And I highly disagree. Losing is sometimes the most fun thing that can happen because, like, losing spectacularly is hilarious. And, you know, I can't think that I'm unique in this. That, like, you know, that I'm unique in thinking this way, because that would be insane, right? Hi, goodbye. Alright, well, I mean... Fucking shit. I don't know if that actually links up anywhere else, so I'm at a loss here. Well, not at a loss, I just don't know what the fuck to do about this. And if you're also like, nobody ever talks like that, or, you know, says those things, like, I beg to differ. I have actually experienced it firsthand. Like, people trying to justify, like, ruining other people's fun, you know. You see a lot of weird shit when you stream certain types of games. You know, any game where, like, there's human interaction that can result in some sort of, like, PvP-esque thing, you're gonna get some weird-ass shit going on. I'll tell you what. Maybe not weird ass shit, but like people will go to extreme lengths to justify their strange behaviors. And like the thing is, you know, if like some of these people will just admit like I was having a shit day and like I just really wanted to ruin it for somebody else to make myself feel better, like okay, you know, now we can get somewhere. At least you've admitted that this is the thing that you're doing, you know. But they don't. Or at least not in my experience. I know I'm just going back the other way, like the way that I came, but I don't know where the fuck else to go, dude. And I am loath to pull up a map, because that's just, you know, it's not who I usually am. What the fuck is it? Oh my god. This better not... I'm sorry, y'all. Alright, sorry about that. It was my ISP calling. We've been having... I think I've already talked about this. We've been having extremely bad... issues with our service provider where my internet keeps dropping, like a lot. So, you know, we're kind of at our wit's end is trying to fix the problem. And Comcast, our ISP, is... I don't want to say they're doing their best, because I don't think they are, but, you know, they're putting some effort in. they're doing something. Whether or not it's actually, you know, gonna... help us, I have no freaking idea. I'm trying to look at the map here and see if there's like something that I've missed, like a pathway that I didn't take. Did I not go through that fucking... I swear to God. Damn it! Alright, well, yeah, it's been 5 months of this shit, and like, I finally had to file a complaint with the FCC because it had gotten so bad. You know, honestly, you know what, this is actually a great example for what I was talking about earlier. I'll get this mouse out of here. You know, like, if Comcast was just like, well, you just need to be better about having internet, then, you know, like, nobody would find that acceptable, right? It's not exactly the same, but I think you get the point. Yeah, it's been really bad. So their whole plan now is they're going to, like, come over here and install a parallel modem with, fucking Christ, get through there. I guess they want to, like, connect... Oh! All the... They want my computer to be connected to our current modem, and then like do a thing where like they want the wireless stuff to be connected to this other test modem or some, what the fuck to or some crap. And I'm like, all right, well, you know, if it's gonna help you guys figure shit out, then sure. But at this point, I'm just like, can you just like fucking redig the lines or something? Because it's been forever, and like it's starting to actually affect. Well, not starting to. It has been affecting my job. So, like, if you could, you know, get off your asses and do something about it, that'd be fucking awesome, right? Oh, did I have to go to the left here? Oh, fuck, I did. Did I? I think I did, right? Because then this goes like up ease, up ease. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to go to the left there. Fuck. Wait, does that go? Oh no, that goes to somewhere we know about. All right, so we're gonna do some hibernation, I think. Once I get back to where we were. Right, we just gotta go up east. Okay, so really, we've just been in a giant fucking circle this episode, so that's really cool. Not that I really have much of a choice anymore because we're like running low on time. Huh. Alright. Alright, y'all. Well, that is going to have to do it for this episode. Hope you all did enjoy it. And if you did, you know what to do. That is going to be it for me, Notorious BLT. We have a fantastic day. And I will catch you all next time. Bye.